No one expected Cristiano Ronaldo's greatest dream to end in such a cruel fashion. One goal in the dying seconds shattered Portugal's World Cup hopes and left the legendary captain walking off the pitch in tears. Was this truly Ronaldo's final chapter on football's biggest stage? There was no more heartbreaking image in the 2026 FIFA World Cup round of 16 than Cristiano Ronaldo struggling to hold back his emotions after the final whistle. The Portuguese captain walked off the field with tears in his eyes as Portugal suffered a devastating 1-0 defeat to Spain at Dallas Stadium. The result did more than eliminate Portugal from the tournament. It is widely believed to have marked Ronaldo's final appearance at a FIFA World Cup. After more than 2 decades at the pinnacle of world football, his lifelong dream of lifting the one trophy that had always escaped him came to an end. Long before kickoff, the Iberian Derby had already been billed as one of the biggest clashes of the knockout stage. Both nations entered the match carrying enormous expectations, knowing only one would secure a place in the quarterfinals. Portugal relied on a blend of experience and youth. Ronaldo led the attack, while the creative responsibilities fell to Bruno Fernandes, Vitinha, and João Neves. Spain, meanwhile, stayed true to their identity, dominating possession with quick passing, intelligent movement, and outstanding tactical discipline. La Roja controlled much of the tempo from the opening whistle, forcing Portugal to spend long periods defending. Portugal managed to build several promising attacks through midfield, but every time the ball reached Ronaldo, Spain's defense quickly closed every available shooting lane, leaving the veteran striker with very few clear opportunities. At the heart of Spain's dominance was Rodri. The midfield maestro dictated the rhythm of the game with remarkable composure, constantly recycling possession and making Portugal chase the ball. As the second half unfolded, the match remained tense and evenly balanced. Ronaldo enjoyed a handful of chances that could have changed the outcome, but each one was brilliantly denied by Spain goalkeeper Unai Simón. The defining save came when Simón produced a spectacular stop to tip Ronaldo's powerful strike away from the bottom corner, preserving Spain's clean sheet and keeping the contest level. With extra time appearing inevitable, football delivered one final twist. Deep into stoppage time, Ferran Torres threaded a perfectly weighted through ball into the penalty area. Mikel Merino timed his run to perfection before calmly slotting the ball beyond Portugal's goalkeeper, giving Spain a dramatic 1-0 lead in the 90+1 SD minute. The goal instantly transformed the atmosphere inside the stadium. Spanish supporters erupted in celebration, while Portugal's players stood frozen in disbelief as their World Cup dream disappeared within seconds. The victory booked Spain's place in the quarterfinals and signaled the resurgence of a new generation determined to restore the nation's status among world football's elite. Named player of the match, Rodri praised his team's patience and discipline after the game. According to the Manchester City midfielder, Spain trusted their game plan from start to finish, eventually creating the decisive opportunity that secured qualification. The win also extended Spain's extraordinary defensive record. Throughout the 2026 World Cup, they have yet to concede a single goal. Dating back to the knockout stage of the previous tournament, Spain has now recorded 6 consecutive World Cup matches without conceding, a new national record. Once again, Unai Simón proved to be the foundation of that achievement. The Athletic Bilbao goalkeeper delivered another world-class performance, denying Portugal on multiple occasions, including several dangerous efforts from Cristiano Ronaldo. Spain's backline also deserves enormous credit. Rodri, Pau Cubarsí, and the rest of the defense consistently cut off Portugal's attacking combinations, preventing Bruno Fernandes, Vitinha, and João Neves from creating meaningful chances. Yet the biggest moment came after the match had already ended. Cristiano Ronaldo remained standing alone at the center of the pitch for several seconds before emotion finally overwhelmed him. Tears streamed down his face as teammates gathered around to embrace their captain. Thousands of fans inside Dallas Stadium rose to their feet, applauding one of the greatest footballers the sport has ever produced. Ronaldo acknowledged the crowd with a wave before slowly making his way toward the tunnel. It instantly became one of the defining images of the 2026 World Cup, a powerful symbol of an extraordinary era drawing to a close. International media quickly analyzed Ronaldo's performance, with many pointing to the inevitable effects of age. While his finishing instinct remains intact, his mobility has naturally declined, making Portugal's attack more predictable than in previous years. Others argued that Portugal possessed enough talent to go much further, but ultimately paid the price for inconsistent performances throughout the tournament. Bruno Fernandes, Vitinha, and the midfield unit struggled to provide the service Ronaldo needed, leaving Portugal short of clear-cut scoring opportunities on the biggest night of their campaign. Despite the painful elimination, Ronaldo's World Cup legacy remains unmatched. The 2026 tournament marked his sixth World Cup appearance since making his debut in Germany in 2006. Across 6 editions, he became the first player in football history to score in 6 different FIFA World Cups. He also finished as Portugal's all-time World Cup appearance leader while surpassing Eusebio as the nation's highest scorer in World Cup history. Although Portugal fell short of their ultimate goal, Ronaldo's influence extended far beyond statistics. His leadership, experience, and winning mentality helped shape the next generation of Portuguese stars who are expected to lead the national team in the years ahead. Now, attention turns to Ronaldo's international future. Many believe that the match in Dallas will be remembered as his final World Cup appearance, and perhaps the final chapter of his legendary career with Portugal. Even without a World Cup trophy, Cristiano Ronaldo's place among football's greatest icons is unquestionable. He has conquered nearly every major title at club and international level, broken countless records, and inspired millions of players across generations. The tears in Dallas were never just about losing to Spain. They marked the end of one of football's greatest stories, a moment when the world realized that the unforgettable era of Cristiano Ronaldo was finally reaching its conclusion.